Right, guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I'm gonna start with the door handles. What you wanna do, hit Alt H to unhide everything. And the blueprint doesn't have the door handles on it, so we need to eyeball it. Looking at the real life car, we can see that we need an edge loop right here and an edge loop right here. So we take a look at this space from the start of the rear door and just estimate kind of like where it needs to be. And it's also on the ridge that we created, so the door handle should be somewhere right here. What I want to do, hide this face as well, add an edge loop kind of where the door handle should start, which is somewhere around there, and add another one where the door handle should end as well, something like that. I think it should be perfect. Then we need another edge loop at the top of the door handle and at the bottom of it. So this time I want to hide some faces at the front and these faces at the back. Add an edge loop at the top of where the door handle should start and at the bottom. And as you can see, this is going to be our door handle at the back. But the vertices are kind of slanted and we don't want that because we want a nice round shape. So we need to play with them. This one G-slide a little forward, this one a little backwards, and just play with them, something like that. Try to make kind of like a straight line. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but something like that. There you go. Great, now that's the base for our door handle at the back. We need to do the same thing for the door handle at the front. We already have the two edge loops at the top and bottom, so we need to create just the side ones like that. Kind of estimate the size of the back one to make them the same. Again, play with the vertices to create kind of like a straight line. And that's the base of our door handle at the front. So you hit C and select all of the faces that make up the door handles. Hit E, X to extrude them on the X-axis, something like that. Go here to pivot point, go to individual origins and scale them down. Also scale them a little bit more on the Z-axis. And we need to bring them a bit more out because they're a bit too far in. And those are going to be the door handles. Let's start creating the little spoiler that the original car has. If we take a look, small little spoiler right there. You select these trunk vertices, hit Shift D to duplicate them, hit P to separate them in his selection. That's going to create a separate object, as you can see. Next, in edit mode, go ahead and extrude them up, something like that, and drag it a little bit more backwards. Next, extrude them on the Y-axis a bit in the front and drag it down to be inside of the boot or whatever. And then these three vertices, hit F to create a face, and that's pretty much the spoiler done. We need to adjust it a little bit because we need these two vertices to go a little bit more to the left, like that, and this top one even more. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now that's the spoiler done. That's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.